give people a few seconds. That's fine. So while people kind of come in today, I think we should show them our new banner.
We should look at our little new banner that we got here. This
just
decoupage, I guess. What is it like? Papers and crosswords. And it looks cool. I like it. It looks very print, like a newspaper kind of a theme going on.
Yeah, it's cool.
So the question. We also got new TVs.
We're
one on right now.
Hey, we have our new person, Max. Come, welcome, Max. We're joining us. Where are you coming, Max, from? So can you pull it up? Who's Max?
Yeah. We have TVs in the back. We have TVs there in the back. We got what? TV in the back, TV in the front. This little paper collage. And of course our working newsroom, and then the green chroma set.
The collage was what I wanted to show. Pretty cool.
Do you want to walk? Oh, can we walk there, or is that going to be too dark?
Jamin Lee has joined us. Welcome, Jamin Lee.
Welcome, Jamin. Thank you for joining us.
Cool. We have few people coming. Where are you guys logging in from?
Well, you guys where you're from, your name.
Oh, they don't have to tweet. They can actually write within the app.
Yeah, whatever.
Within the app. Message us.
Cool.
Where are you guys joining us from? So we have some stories for you guys from South Asia.
We do, yeah. So we'll go get started. So as people are trickling in,
yeah, people are trickling.
This is
always good to warm up for a few minutes,
just to show them our newsroom. So
yeah, people are also coming in. You know, it's like
people are joining in. So thank you again for another edition of This Also Happened. I'm Archit. This is week 2. This is gone by, I guess, fast. So we're excited that you guys are joining us. We have more exciting stories to start and share with you from all around South Asia. Again, these are more worthy stories that you typically don't see in the media or the press. So we thought this would be a great way to engage you with that. So
actually, if you move a little bit to your left, just a little bit.
All right.
Is it? Oh, sorry, this way. Yeah.
This way. Okay. More?
Yeah. For some reason, if you can move back a little, because you just.
Should we call out our boss so everybody can see us?
Okay.
Let's show everybody the guy who runs this place. There he is. They're in meetings all day. They don't want to. There are our bosses who pay us and come up with all the visions. Okay, so you got to see them in meetings there. So we'll go get started. We'll get started with Afghanistan first of all.
Let's do it. So what's happening there?
So there's an organization, the leading telecommunication company called Roshan. They partnered up with USAID, and what they're doing is they're giving out stipend payments. So about for 9,500 female interns to help them to promote women and economy. So both of them have joined up, partnered up together to help women get more experience, giving them stipends to get them workforce ready. And an interesting side note of this is the USAID. This is the U.S. Agency for International Aid, has also spent more than $17 billion in helping with such empowerment programs. So,
is Women in Economy a UN run event?
The U.S. agency, the Women in Economy. I'm not sure if the UN. I don't know about that.
So what are these interns? They're paying these interns?
They're being stipends. So they're giving them stipends for these women to go ahead and get an opportunity to get back into the workforce, or move forward and get more hands-on experience.
Not just in telecommunication at their company, but anywhere.
Exactly. Anyway, these are just companies that are doing it. So kind of like, think about it like the air cells of India doing this in Afghanistan. The telecommunication companies partnering up with the U.S. Agency for International Aid.
Nice.
Cool. So a lot of, I think we've seen that trend.
Can we share? This is a company I can show. While you're coming there
you go.
On Twitter. Don't go too close. Can you just tweet them, say we're talking about you? Yeah, just tweet them and say we're talking.
The company?
About you. Yeah.
No, that's a good idea.
They should know that we're just tweet them. You can look them up. Roshan.
Roshan. Roshan. They're Afghanistan's leading telecommunication company.
Yeah. So. Just tweet them. Say, hey, we're just live and chatting about you guys, right?
And welcome to everybody still joining in.
A few more people have joined us.
Excited to have you guys part of our conversation. We'll go next to B for Bangladesh. Another story about empowerment. It was World Population Day. So what Bangladesh did for their theme, a lot of different cultures and countries did a different way to observe World Population Day. They said they were going to invest in their teenage girls. So according to UNFPA, a lot of teenage girls around the world face a lot of different challenges. Some being pulled out of school, some not able to pursue their academic goals. So it was a moment to really sort of pay tribute and observe that fact, because a lot of the time people don't realize that. They get sometimes child marriage, they get taken away and can't pursue what they want to. So this is a lot of questions about reproductive rights, health, education, access to education, human rights, and just them sometimes being vulnerable to these societal ills, I guess, and exploitation. So that's how they were able to identify that. So
And those are,
take a look at a picture
Take a look
here.
at the picture, and I'm going to show you guys something other cool. This is
Again, you're looking at World Population Day being observed in Bangladesh.
restaurant.
And you had something else you said as well.
So I want to show I want to show them the graphic we made for the World Population Day to celebrate World Population Day.
That's really awesome. I love it.
And this is on our social media. South Asia is 1.7 billion strong, guys. There it was. Population in South Asia.
Feel free to retweet that. I did see it. It looks really cool.
Yeah,
Feel free to retweet that or share that on your social media platform. We have Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever platform you're on.
Cool.
Would love if you would give us some appreciation there. Thanks to our wonderful distribution team, our social media team, putting
Graphics
out.
people putting together. Cool.
All right, next to Bhutan, we have
what's happening there?
2 women athletes from Bhutan will represent the country in the 2016 Rio Olympic Games in Brazil next month, which is really interesting. The other day we spoke about a golfer as well going there, and this is all happening with, a lot of well-known athletes pulling out because of the Zika and the Zika scares with the virus there. So this is interesting that they're actually sending folks out. And for some of these countries, they may never get a chance to go. This is a rare feat for them to go there. So 26-year-old Karma, she is a bow archer. She'll be accompanied by Lenchu Kunzang. She's 24 years old, so she'll be a shooter. So both in the international style of archery, competing at the Rio Olympic Games in Brazil next week. So sending Bhutan two folks. There you go, a picture of them practicing. I guess they set their aims high, if you would like to call it.
And are we guys tracking the Rio Games on Twitter? Can they look forward to those watching Rio Games? Yeah, cool.
We definitely will have a
Rio
lot of
Game fans here who are watching us live.
And maybe tweet us what sport you're looking forward to the most of the Rio Games. That might be also exciting to see, and certainly wish these two all the very best.
Today something funny happened, not necessarily related to Rio Games, but we keep asking people for content. Today was the first day we got content from people.
Oh, nice.
So from Kashmir, we got some people sending us pictures and
very
stuff.
good.
So
please, feel free to tweet. How do they send it? Out of curiosity.
On Twitter.
Twitter is the best way. Tweet us or
which is great.
email us, whichever way you want to send content.
Yeah, and we want to say thank you to that person. I'll find that person's name until we.
Thank you again for whoever sent that. One little tip: always take pictures or videos horizontally. It makes it a lot easier for us to process it. So if you are shooting on your smartphone, do it the way your TV looks, not vertical like a remote, horizontal like this screen.
And this to talk. Yeah, is this going to talk right now?
Okay, cool.
Awesome.
Moving on to
That
Maldives.
woman with the arrow, you guys showed her?
We already did that, yep.
You can make it bigger too, Yeah, awesome.
So we'll do the next one. This is Maldives. So I feel like we have a lot of tourism themed with Maldives. So let's look at this picture here. This is the first International Tourism Film Festival. It started Sunday night, so just a couple of days ago. Celebrating the rich culture, a lot of different film stars, enjoying the islands. And tourism is a huge part of their economy there. So this is interesting to get a lot of stars out there for this film festival. I've actually never watched a film from the Maldives, so maybe that's on my bucket list to do. But if you watched a movie or have one to recommend, let me know or let us know.
Yeah, it would be good to. So all these people we're talking about, it would be great if we're there. We can just tweet them. Like I'm sure this film festival has a Twitter handle.
Yeah.
Right. We can tweet them and say, "Hey guys, we're talking about."
The graphics and all that we make, right? So we could maybe send that to them so they can kind of see a snippet of what the story that we're sharing with you. This also happened to those people. So we will enlighten you with more content from we are.
So the guy who sent us the picture was
what's his name?
Imran. So thank you,
Imran, for sending us that picture from Kashmir. We appreciate that. Yeah. And hopefully we'll get more content from you and others who are joining us on our live Periscope, watching us around
sending us stuff from everywhere
around the world. Again, it is about 6:45, so today is a little bit later than most of the other days that we've done this. So 6:45 India time. We're in New Delhi, of course.
Do it from our own app.
Okay. So let's go to the next country. We have Nepal, Kathmandu. So again, another story about education. So students can now pursue technical and vocational courses in 240 different schools across the country. Now, this is all according to the Department of Education there. So this is previously only applicable to about 99 schools, So now it's more than doubled. So from 99 to 240 schools across Kathmandu, across the region. They've expanded this to various parts of the country to make it easier for educational access. So here's an example of one of those institutions, one of those buildings where folks can get more access to education. So certainly a great initiative by the Department of Education in Nepal. All right, moving along to, this is a really interesting story which I thought was really, I wouldn't say funny, but just pretty cool, because I don't know if a lot of people could do it, but out of Pakistan, there was a 24-year-old. This is the 24-year-old. So I'm just going to have you take a look at this picture. So his name is Achan Ali Abbasi. He has broken a current world record of the fastest time to recite the names of all the countries in the Asia and the Middle East in just one breath. So this kid over here, not a kid, he's 24, but we'll call him a kid. In 12 seconds, he recited 50 countries. I don't even know if that's possible. And what is also phenomenal is it was all in one breath. So from start to stop in 12 seconds, he recited all 50 countries in Asia and the Middle East. So what a great accomplishment that not a lot of people can boast that they've done. So congratulations to you, Achan. Okay, we got 2 more countries left. We'll do Sri Lanka. Next, Sri Lanka and Colombo. The government there has decided to grant a lot of concessionary loans for boat manufacturers to build larger vessels. This is to meet some of the requirements for them to fish in international waters. Obviously, Sri Lanka, an island nation south of India. So an interesting move by the government to allow these boating. We don't have a picture of that one. Sorry, we don't have a picture of that one. That's right. Sri Lanka, we don't have a picture. So we'll come back to Sri Lanka, but you can imagine what it's like. An island country giving their vessels access to have more accessibility to fishing. Right now, only small-scale fishing boats, about 41 feet in length. They can only operate about 24 nautical miles in Sri Lankan waters. Can operate. So this is allowing for a greater access for them to bring in fishing. A huge part of their diet and their economy. So an interesting move there by the Sri Lankan government. And then now we can move to India. So last but not least, India, 87-year-old Tauji. He is the force behind the tribal girls' education. His name is Dharampal Saini. So there he is, 87-year-old, looking great for his age. He's worked relentlessly for the last 4 decades to improve the state of education for tribal girls in India. He set up 37 different schools. One of them, all of us under the Mata Rukmani Devi Ashram.
Thanks for the loves. We're getting some loves.
We're getting loves. Thank you guys. Keep. We like those hearts. So send them your way. And if you don't like something, tell us too. We're all about. We want to sort of tailor this towards what you guys want. But again, going back to India, this man, 87-year-old, known as Tauji,
welcome.
Improving the state of education for tribal girls, setting up 37 different schools and all in the villages of Bastar. It was one of the worst hit areas. So for this, he received the Padma Shri Award, which is one of India's highest honors, in 1992. So again, we've seen a lot of themes about education here. So give another shout out. A lot of access to some of these girls, tribal girls in specific, who may or may not have access to education. So that also does it for today. This is Wednesday, July the 13th. For This Also Happened. Let's take a quick pause to see if we have any questions, any viewer comments, anybody else chiming in.
He got an award. Somebody's saying he got an award in 1982.
1992 is when we had the Padma Shri, but maybe he received another award.
Somebody's asking why did he come in the news again today? Let him answer. Yeah.
Why did he come in the news? Well, because he's now 87 years old, and this is sort of marking 4 decades of all the work that he's done.
Okay. So it was.
Anything else you wanted to add? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
That was cool. That was a nice question.
Good question. Any other questions?
First questions, yes.
Any more questions?
And we're getting our loves.
Loves? No. Okay, cool.
Lots and questions.
Well,
cool.
That's sort
Great.
of
Thanks,
a wrap up for now. Thank you for Imran for sending us the picture. Thank you for the heart. Thank you for the love. Thank you for watching us. And we'll be back again tomorrow for This Also Happened. What are these stories from South Asia? Thanks again, guys. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you.